Circumstances don't define me, my decisions do. It's time for you to realize who you are destined to be. Now let's talk and walk it out.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. A neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you.
Hey neighbor, what's happening? Welcome to another edition of #Walking Ministry. So before we jump into the topic, first of all, we are walking today on location. I am on the campus of Johnson C. Smith University, located in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm here on the football field. I'm in the football stadium now. In the background, there are members of their marching band who are doing calisthenics, warming up for band practice. Also, in the backdrop, that young man right there. Oh my God, this one here, man, listen. This one right here, he was all right with me. This is one of my former students, Emil Foster, he is a graduate of Livingstone College. Not too far, right up the road, right up 85. In Concord? No, Salisbury. Salisbury. That's where Livingstone is. About 45 minutes an hour?
It is less than that, maybe a little under.
Probably how he drives. Depending on how he drives.
He drives the same way.
So listen, today, because it's about to rain, so I got to go and hit this video, and this might be a 2-day thing because I got to get through this thing. Today we are dealing with depression. It's real. We're talking about mental health. It's serious out here. I got some thoughts I want to share with you. Who knows? Maybe get some feedback from Emil. Because I'm seeing a lot of mental health concerns, at my new school. Shout out to O.H. Perry, pre-K through 8th grade school. And let's see. But anyway, hey, I'm gonna stop babbling. I got a lot to talk about. Get some feedback. I'm gonna walk around the campus, show some things, what's happening. But let's jump right into this conversation. Hey, let's go. Sat and read and thought and had to sit and read, and you think it's a good book. But just by reading the title alone, you begin to read it and you get a few pages in, a few chapters in, and you get to a place that you struggle to finish reading this book, right? Listen, side note real quick. I'm on the campus of Johnson C. Smith. I'm on the plots right now. You're going to go back. This story can be full of, distractions. It can be full of fear, anxiety, anger, despair, frustration. Thoughts of suicide may creep into your mind. A lot of things can happen. Then you get this lack of energy, a spiraling sensation that consumes you, and you find that communicating with others is troubling. For many of you who are watching this message, you know this book all too well. Now, if I had to put a title on that book, I would have to borrow the words from an old familiar poem. When the writer penned to paper the voice of a mother talking to her son. You may already know this book. Life for me ain't been no crystal stair. All right, let's keep talking. Hey, and let's keep walking. I know that I've shared a similar message like this before, and I felt the need to circle back around on this topic again. And also because I work with so many younger children who struggle with anxiety and depression. This thing is real. Now, according to the National Institute of Mental Health, there are many factors that may play a role in depression, including genetics, brain, biology, and chemistry, and life events such as trauma, loss of a loved one, a difficult relationship, an early childhood experience, or any stressful situation. So often we suffer in silence, hoping and praying for deliverance. But the consequences of not doing nothing often results in further complications. The all-consuming feeling of despair can overwhelm even the youngest of minds. All right, so Emil and I made a transition. We're now on the campus of Johnson C. Smith. We are now at the mall. What mall we at?
North Lake.
North Lake?
North Lake Mall.
Okay, yeah, so we're at North Lake Mall. I'm gonna walk around here and get some more steps in and see what they're hitting for. Hey, take a look at this quick video clip. I met a student, one of my students. I put the call out to one of my students. She went to John Hay High School, Charmaine Jeff. She's a student at Johnson C. Smith. And so she met me on the yard. I always tell my students, like, look, if I ever am on your campus, I'm gonna just put the call out and say, hooty hoo, and come through, holla at your boy. So she came through the holla. Let's see what she got to say. All right, before I even get started eating more with this, now look, again, you never know who you may see. Now, this is Charmaine. She went to John Hay. She's a senior?
Yep.
Senior at Johnson C. Smith, just crossed Sigma Gamma Road in the spring. Yeah, so now we're talking about, before we even get started, we're talking about depression, right? And mental health is real. And, you know, and I don't know, and I tell people all the time, look, I was 1 foot crazy. I was 1 foot in the grave, and the other foot was, you know, probably on some antidepressant pills. Yeah, I had those moments. What about you? I mean, not saying you personally, but I don't know if you ever been through it or just had some stressors or just some anxiety. What happened?
I definitely had some anxiety and depression because I was so far away from home. Like, I have nobody in North Carolina, so I kind of just took a chance coming here, and then I had like really bad anxiety, not knowing what to expect. I don't have anybody. I'm like literally here alone by myself, so I would be homesick a lot, and then like sometimes losing friends plays a part as well.
Okay.
Confidence.
So how did you deal with that? How did you cope and get through that?
I like walking, so doing things that I like listening to music and walking.
And she had no idea I'm doing this hashtag walking ministry, right, y'all? That was not even planted. She said she likes to walk. And for some, that could be therapeutic.
It is. It's very therapeutic.
All right, look, I'm going to keep going. I got all this extra stuff. This is going to be a good episode, y'all. Y'all hit that like button. You know, stay tuned. We're going to be right back. We're going to flip the camera, right? We're going to just flip the camera. It's real. And it's a real illness and it affects people in many different ways. Unfortunately, in some communities and cultures, there is still a stigma that surrounds mental health issues, and people think there's something wrong with you talking about your problems. And if you just ignore it, some people think you're just going to just magically go away, like it's going to just poof, it's gone. Others may view disorders such as depression as a sign of weakness. I'm here to remind you that you are not alone, and that whatever got you to that particular state of mind does not define who you are and the potential you have to be. Now listen, depression is treatable, and not dealing with it with the illness can take you to a destructive place that can be harmful for you or others. Now, statistically speaking, 300 million people around the world have depression. Now that's according to the World Health Organization. 17.3 million adults in the United States alone, equaling about 7.1% of all adults in the country, have experienced a major depressive episode in the past year. Now, if you think those numbers are shocking and alarming, check this out. 3.1 million young people between the ages of 12 and 17 have experienced at least one major depressive episode in the past year in the United States. And 2 to 3% of children in ages 6 to 12 have many serious depression concerns. That's heavy. So first of all, love on your kids. And have your children be able to know how to express themselves and be able to use their words and talk about their feelings. All right, so I have to take a quick break. So this is a thing now that we were wearing bulletproof vests as a fashion statement. I mean, seriously, I mean, they actually, dripping, squad, icons, really, we wearing bulletproof vests, that's what we're doing. That's what's happening. We out here in these streets just wearing vests. All right, let's get back to the conversation. Life gets better when you get better. Work harder, love harder, invest in your life. And when was the last time you took yourself out on a date? Or maybe to the movies? Maybe enjoy a massage, or you wouldn't got you a mani-pedi. Don't act like it's a good thing. It's fine. Don't knock it till you try it now. Now, a major component of healthcare is adequate self-care. Don't just take care of yourself at times of crisis and stress. Rather, take some time for yourself. Trust me when I say, whatever you're dealing with at work or at home will still be there, even if you take a moment to breathe. Because I'm not saying go off and quit your job and and get rid of your family. But what I am saying, you got to find that balance, all right? Every so often, even a computer or a cell phone will require that you have to download critical updates to improve the functionality of a device, and it just happens regardless. If you're ready or not, it's gonna happen. You gotta do the download. So I ask you today, when was your last download? Have you updated your systems? Are you operating in a space and place that is requiring you to log off and reboot? No, look, as technology has evolved us over the years, one piece we can emulate from using all these gadgets is that at least once throughout the day, we must recharge that battery. And just like that battery, we must recharge our mind, our body, and our soul. So I need you to go and do that. Get your life right. Hey, so we're having a good time. So we had to leave the campus of Johnson C. Smith, right, because it started raining. And so we just came to the mall so I could finish this video. But y'all been noticing like all these people behind me, like they see me filming something, and everybody wants, and people just go stay in the camera shot. It's funny. They don't know who I am. They're just like, who we talking to? What are they videotaping? So we're gonna just look at them real quick. Go and look at them. They're right there. See, they're right there on my shoulder. All right, I think we got about one more segment, two more segments, then we're gonna wrap this on up. Then I'm gonna get some feedback from Emil. Then probably gonna get something to eat then. Then I'm gonna stop and get something to eat. So talk about being depressed. It used to be a time where I couldn't even walk in a store like Express Men and wear anything. Maybe the socks. Now I can literally come in this store and just go on the rack and pick up a pair of pants. Yeah. I can just pick up the pair of pants and just buy them. And this is nothing. Go figure. OMG. I can just come in here to the clearance rack and just like, okay, I'm just gonna pick up a few things just because. And not even stress about it. This freaks my mind. But my weight was a major issue. And that was I felt bad about my weight, and because of that took me in a very dark place, and I'm very depressed at times about my weight, and I would probably body shame myself. I think I was in my head more than anybody else was, and that would totally freak me out. And I used to feel bad about that. You have no idea. That's why I was trying so hard to maintain what I have and not go back to that place. Because I would just eat because I was depressed, I was bored, I was anxiety, I was stressed, and then I would get heavier, then I would drink more, and I would get heavier, then I eat more, and it was just a constant ripple, and I just kept spiraling out of control. But I'm so glad I went to go get some help. To talk to some people. And to find some people to help me out. Now, oh my gosh. Now, look at me. I'm in Express. On the clearance rack. Talking about, oh, this is cute. Alright, let's go wrap this up. We got like 2 more segments. We're going to wrap this thing on up. Again, always been beneficial to somebody. Did I mention earlier, welcome to Hashtag Walking Ministry? Yeah, welcome to the show. I'm kind of late saying that, right? I'm so late saying that. Hey, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the like button. Hit that share button. Hey, somebody going through something. And if not you, it's somebody else. And if not, if you ever going through something, come on back and watch this. I am not an expert. I am not here to help diagnose your problem. I'm just here to recognize the fact that there could be a problem or there could be a challenge, and let's talk about it and let's get you some professional help. That's what we're here to do. We're just trying to walk and talk it out. All right, let's go to this last segment. Okay, so first of all, real quick, I wanted to say, look who went shopping. Went to Express. Self-care. Sometimes you just gotta treat yourself. I ain't never bought anything out of Express. But now, how about we walk in the mall, right? And I smell popcorn, and it was smelling so good. I didn't really need no popcorn because I had popcorn yesterday, right? But I just wanted to get some popcorn to have it for later. So we stopped at this one spot called Indiana's Finest, Fresh Popped Popcorn Company. And I know this has nothing to do with our topic, but I just wanted to come give you folks a shameless plug because they were awesome. They had wonderful, great customer service. They're very friendly. And listen, so I just want y'all to see, if y'all can see some of them flavors that's up there. And I mean, for those who are from Cleveland and you're watching this, you know, we got our Campbell's and we got some other places. And maybe from Chicago, you got Garrett's. You know, you got good popcorn, but this right here, I mean, look, I just sampled a couple pieces and it's fire. But then they went back and pulled out the grown folk popcorn. They got the grown folk popcorn. I'm telling you, when I tell you, listen, they got the Ciroc pineapple popcorn. Hold on. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for this though. Hold on. For my old school whiskey players, they got that Jack Daniels popcorn. Where that Crown Royal at though? That Crown Royal? Listen, cause y'all gonna flip out. He must have took it in the back. This Patron.
We're getting ready to pack this one.
Listen here, listen. Hold on, y'all. This is grown folks. This is grown folk popcorn right here. This ain't for everybody. This is not for everybody. Look, I'm waiting for them. Listen, hold on. Let me just grab this one bag right here. This one, I need to show the people this one right here. Y'all gonna trip out. Now, y'all know I was looking for this bottle when I went to Canada a couple weeks ago, trying to get it for somebody. But right here, y'all don't even know. Right here, this right here, this Crown Royal Peach popcorn. Now you know what? But hold on. We in here with the party. Did you talk about the that's what you call the premium? This grown folks premium popcorn right here. This is what I'm talking about. Now this my DeAndre. This is my man.
Spikecorn.com. I am the king of pop. Hey, and I am Michael Jackson. Hey.
Y'all look, if you ever in Charlotte, I need you to come through.
They can order it online. We all over.
That's all right.
Spikecorn.com.
Spikecorn.com. That's that premium grown folk popcorn. So now I got to get back. Now I'm not saying it because look. Now I'm telling you now. For those who's going through the topic today, we're talking about depression, anxiety. Treat yourself. Treat yourself right. This might be a little treat. Don't lose your mind. Treat yourself, but don't cheat yourself. Right? I love it. But don't lose your mind, because I don't want you to go back in that dark place. If that's your place, then that premium ain't for you. You know, I ain't touching the premium. I'm gonna talk about it though. I'm gonna talk about it. I ain't never seen but this some new kind of stuff right here. This kind of popcorn, I ain't never seen such a thing. Y'all done got 4 minutes of my time talking about this popcorn. I'm gonna holler back at you. Look, stay tuned. I'm gonna go take a quick one. We're gonna do a quick flip, and we're gonna wrap this up. I think so. Just know that regardless of whatever you're facing in your life right now, know that you are not alone. If you think your life could use additional support in overcoming any of these kind of life circumstances, I recommend that you talk to a qualified healthcare provider. Praying about it isn't the end of the story. For someone watching this right now, this video could be the answer to your prayers. If you've been seeking for a sign, and this could be the confirmation that says it's time to seek professional help. Now, a physician can assess your symptoms and provide you with a referral to a specialist if necessary. You can also contact a mental health professional directly to discuss treatment options. Now, these people and organizations are trained to support you through the process. Don't think you can do it by yourself. However, there was only one person that can truly change your current situation, and you have to be willing to take that first step. That's the only part I want you to do, is go and take the first step. But just like that book you were reading at the beginning of this video, I am here to let you know that when you turn the page of that story, it gets better. And in your case, only you have the power of the pen to create a new story for yourself. Whew. All right, so mental health is real. It's serious out here in these streets. But I'll take a quick moment. So we stopped to get something to eat. So Amelia had me all over the place.
No, I haven't. Somebody wanted to go to the mall. Somebody wanted to go to an HBCU tour. It's no different. Where he wanted to go, I just drove.
So this young man right here has been a blessing. He's been a godsend today. He just came and, got me off the plantation and took me out and about. I am truly appreciative and grateful for his hospitality. Thanks, Emil. All right, so hopefully, again, we've said something today to encourage you, to inspire. We're talking a little bit about mental health and depression, anxiety. Thanks to Charmaine. Am I saying that right? Her name is Charmaine? Yeah, the girl from earlier. You know what I'm talking about. Jeff.
From the popcorn?
Yeah, no. Oh, that popcorn. Listen. Did y'all check out that popcorn? Anyway, I'll be back. We got to do some church announcements. Let me go get the announcements ready. Or someone you know needs help. You are welcome to give me a call, and I'll certainly support you in your journey of life, discovery, inspiration, and motivation. Even more, I want you to seek the guidance of professionals. You can call 1-800-273-8255. Again, it's 1-800-273-8255 for the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. That's the first step. Now, I pray you can go forth and make it an absolutely amazing day. Like, get up and do something. So no matter what has ever happened to you, it's time for you to realize who you are and who you are destined to be. And it's not predicated on who you were and what you've been through. Your circumstances have cleared a path for who you are becoming. All right, listen. I know I may have some church announcements or something like that. I don't think I have anything major going on. Just traveling. Oh, I do. Take it back. I got this event. Yeah. So, depending on when you're seeing this, hopefully soon. Or if you missed it, we had a great time. So, anyway, I got this event right there coming up in New Orleans. I'm going to New Orleans. NOLA. Down there with Carly Hill, doing some good gumbo, and interact with some alums and some HBCU alums and students from Southern, Xavier, Dillard, and whoever else is there. UNCF, all that. So that's all happening in my neck of the woods. Hey, for more about what we do, how we do, when we do, you know the deal. Go to my website, www.aharrisbrown.com. As always, hit the share, like, subscribe button. Let somebody else know. Encourage somebody else. If not for you, for somebody else. I got to get up out of here. I think my plane's getting ready to board real soon. I see the people lining up. Thanks to Charmaine and to Charles for being, I said Charles. I did not know what to call him. to Charmaine and to Emil for hanging out, showing me some love real quick, to my National Alumni Council Board of Directors, and to our 2020 Conference Planning Committee. Good seeing you. Alright, I gotta get up out of here. It's been fun, but I gotta run. Till next time, shoot for the moon. You miss, you always will be amongst the stars. Always make time and take time for another life. I'm all on this tongue twister today. Shoot for the moon. You miss, you always be amongst the stars. Make time and take time for what another look has to offer just for you. Always know that you are a masterpiece because you are a piece of the master. Hey, I gotta run. Well, in this hand, I gotta fly. See you later, and bye-bye.